Adam is transplanting rocks from all over the property to start building a stone dry stacked wall. The party's done so far. That's all the rest of it. Our fence was put in at the wrong width, so that needs to be redone. Supposed to be 10-foot swinging gates instead of 6-foot swinging gates, so the post is going to get moved to about there, and then we can finish some more fencing. He did some stacked rock over here. As you can see, we have some large rocks going up the driveway. We have around 1,400 foot road frontage, so this will probably take us, say, at least 2 to 3 years by hand to do the rock wall. There's some large boulders that we need to fill in. Rusted galvanized pipe needs to be cut up and brought to the dump. Let's see. Our little hummingbird cast iron sign. There's the stacked stone wall so far. We have a really cool stone foundation on our property. We had originally talked about building a small home on it. Then we realized that the foundation needed a lot of shoring up. So we talked about possibly putting a greenhouse on it. But then when we realized that the concrete that they used well over 100 years ago is crumbling in our hands, we realized that it will need to come down for everybody's safety, so we can reuse it and take it down by hand and use it to build our stone wall along with rocks that we find on our property. We also need to deal with this. Previous neighbor would throw all branches in. I don't know whether they used it as a burn pit or just a place to store them, but we're going to have to deal with all of these branches at some point. But we're slowly starting to break away the rocks. You can see how the concrete just crumbles to dust. In the foundation is lots of fleur-de-lis or irises that grow wild on our property. And we have some wild orchids that grow here. We get a lot of hummingbirds in here sucking off the wild orchids. And that's why we named it Hummingbird Hollow, because of the hummingbirds that come and hang out in the foundation. So you can see we're starting to break away this wall here. So by hand, we're just excavating the rocks little by little. They're large. The tractor's moving them. If not, we're moving them. Definitely a good workout. See some more of those wild orchids here. They'll be coming back in the spring. Hopefully we'll get some hummingbirds. Maybe we'll be able to transplant some of them away from the foundation hole. And that's it for today.